Hi you guys, what's good, what's popping? It's your girl Bhavna back with another exciting video. How are you guys doing? What's good, what's popping? So I would really like to start off this video by saying sorry because I know I skipped last week's upload. I am aware of that. I wasn't doing that good mentally to sit down to film a full-fledged talking YouTube video. That's the reason I thought I should take a small break. But today's a new day. I am back with a brand new video. I thought today we'll just sit down and talk about basics. Makeup basics for beginners. So if you are someone who just started liking makeup, or if you are just someone who's interested in makeup and you don't know where to start or what products to use, then you clicked on the right video. If you are someone who's watching my channel and me for the first time, hi, my name is Bhavna. I do beauty, lifestyle and few vlogs here and there in my channel. So if you like the vibe here, then make sure and subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon right beside it so you get notified every single time I post a new video. So let's go. Alright you guys, so now this video is gonna be a little longer because I just want to sit down and talk about makeup, give you product recommendations. I want this video to be as inclusive as possible. So first things first, if you are a beginner and just getting to know about makeup, you just want to play around with makeup and see where it takes you, if you like it, or you just want to know about makeup, like get started with makeup, then this video is for you. Before starting off with a foundation or a primer, first thing you need to do before applying anything on your skin, you need to wash your face, cleanse, tone your face and apply whatever moisturizer that you are comfortable with. Shouldn't ever apply a foundation or a primer on dry skin. Apply a really nice thick moisturizer or a facial oil, whatever you are comfortable with. I've created this really simple makeup look. So I've used the Lakme Peach Milk Ultra Light Gel. This is like a really nice gel formula and preps my skin very well. On top of this, I went ahead with a facial oil that's from Plum. So my skin is really prepped, nourished, moisturized, glossy, juicy, whatnot. Now by doing this, the products that you are gonna apply after this step are gonna lay on your skin very well. In today's video, all the products that I will be recommending you guys are mostly drugstore and affordable and are under 500 rupees, but I think there are a couple of products here and there which are above 500 rupees, but it's alright. These products are really good. So for primer, I would definitely recommend you guys to check out the Blue Heavens Flawless Makeup Primer. This is a silicone based primer and I feel like this is such a good budget friendly primer. It just blurs out your pores. Highly recommend you guys to get this one if you are a beginner. So next step is foundation or a BB cream. Now if you are like a newbie or if you feel like foundation is gonna be too heavy for you, then you can definitely try out a BB cream. BB creams are sheer in formula. It's more like a tinted foundation, right? So it's hydrating on your skin as well as it gives you a little bit of coverage. I wouldn't say that it will cover your acne scars and everything. It just gives you a very minimal coverage. I would highly recommend you guys to check out the Mars BB cream. This is really good. Recently they have extended their shade range. I just love when brands are inclusive. I think there are only 4 to 5 shades in this BB cream, but not enough. I picked up the shade Tan and this suits my skin tone perfectly well. It's beautiful. It sits on my skin very well. I don't have really prominent acne scars, but if you are someone who's struggling with acne scars, the pigmentation and everything, I would recommend you guys to go ahead with a foundation. I'm gonna suggest you guys a light and medium coverage foundation, which will definitely cover your acne scars if you go ahead with a couple of layers and set it with a powder. If you are looking for a foundation, then I would highly recommend you guys to check out the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation. Now they recently came up with 16 to 17 different shades, which is really good. These are especially formulated for Indian skin tones and they have come up with shades which will suit Indian skin tones. So I would definitely recommend you guys to check out this foundation. I'm sure you guys will find your shade. You can layer it up and it doesn't really feel heavy or cakey on your skin. That is something that I really like about this foundation. Alright, base is done. You need to blend your base very well. So to blend your foundation, you either will use a brush or a beauty sponge. Coming to a beauty sponge, I would highly recommend you guys to check out the Mars Beauty Blender. This is a little dirty because I've used it for today's video, and this is latex free. That means it doesn't absorb much of the foundation, which is again really good, and it's so damn squishy, you guys. Very inexpensive. I think it's $1.99. Beauty blenders are staple and an essential in your makeup kit, even if you are a beginner or even if you are a pro. Now, after completing your foundation routine, that is your base routine, you want to go ahead with a concealer. Now, why concealers are used? Concealers are supposed to brighten or hide your acne scars or hyperpigmentation. So for a beginner, I would definitely suggest you guys to go ahead with the Fit Me concealer. These are affordable and the OG concealers. When I first started doing my makeup, this was the first ever concealer that I got for my 18th birthday, I remember. So that is when I actually started learning makeup. Ever since then, this has been a staple. I don't know how many of these concealers that I've finished. And also, I recently found a new concealer which I'm obsessed with, which is the Swiss Beauty liquid concealer. This is again really good. They have a really great shade range, but you will have to check it out and pick for yourself. Maybe I would highly recommend you guys to go offline, check for your shade match. Again, same with the foundations as well. Go to a store, check for your foundation, match it, and see if the foundation is getting oxidized. That's when you know your undertone, that's when you know your shade match and everything. These both are again really good if you are a beginner. Now, next step, after your base, you want to set your base and your concealer well. You need a setting powder. Now for that, I would highly recommend you guys to check out Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This is such a quintessential product in your makeup kit. I cannot stress it enough. This is almost over. You can see I am definitely going to repurchase this, and I'm in the shade 30, that is medium deep. They have different shades to choose from again. So if you are of my skin tone or a shade deeper than my skin tone, you can definitely go ahead and pick 30 shade. Set your under eyes first, then the rest of your face, because that is the first area where you guys can crease. After setting your face with a loose setting powder, if you want to just seal the deal, then you can definitely go ahead with the Fit Me compact powder. You guys can see how much I've used this. I hit pan on this, so y'all know how much I love this compact powder. Have a compact powder in your kit just in case if you are leaving for the day. You can throw it in your purse and set your makeup base. You can like just touch up. For that purpose, you would definitely need a compact powder. It is an essential in every girl's makeup kit. Alright, so now after setting and forgetting about your base, next step is contouring or bronzing. Now, I don't want to get into the details of contouring and bronzing because I'll be doing a separate video which is only dedicated towards contouring and bronzing. What is exactly contouring? What is exactly bronzing? I will speak about that in another video, but in today's video, we'll talk about contouring, a basic essential in your makeup kit. I would highly suggest you guys to get a palette that consists of blush, a setting powder, and a contouring powder. Essentially, a kit like this would be really helpful if you are a beginner, so you don't have to like invest in 2 or 3 different products. You can just get a kit. This is the Makeup Studio Savannah Colors palette. This is in the shade 01. I just love this product so much. Today I've used this contour powder. It is so freaking good for my skin tone, but if you feel like you are deeper than my skin tone and if you feel like this contour shade is not gonna appear on your skin, I got you, girl. You can try out a product from Itex Dazzler. This is in the shade Contour. You can see the undertone and shade of this. This is like a proper contour shade, so you can definitely go ahead and pick this one. This is very inexpensive. I think I got it for 80 bucks. If you are someone who's deeper than my skin tone, then you can definitely check this one out. Alright you guys, after contouring, next comes eyebrows. Now I believe that eyebrows are so important in your makeup routine. Even if you don't go ahead with your foundation, even if you don't like putting on anything on your skin, I would definitely suggest you guys to do your eyebrows, put on some lip tint, lip balm, and you are good to go because they frame your face. So I have a kit here. If you are a beginner, I would highly suggest you guys to go ahead with a powder product for your eyebrows or a micro brow pencil. There are really good micro brow pencils in NYX and also in Lakme. If you ask me, I would definitely suggest you guys to get the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. Now if you guys can see, I have used and abused this product. And how you get two different shades, one is a darker shade and one is a lighter shade. I mix both of these. This is a wax, but I don't really use it. I've used this today. I just brush my eyebrows first with a spoolie, take these two shades and mix them both and fill my eyebrows in. I recommended this palette to a couple of my friends who are beginners and they absolutely love it. So after doing your eyebrows, you need to set them in place with a clear mascara. You will notice a difference in your eyebrows. So for that, I would highly suggest you guys to go ahead with the Miss Claire transparent mascara. I know this is like really dirty right now because obviously I love this. I've used it. Love using this on top of my eyebrows after filling them in and set them in place however I want them to be. If I want my arch to be higher, I just set it. So I would definitely suggest you guys to get a clear brow mascara in your makeup kit. Now next step is eyes. I know that there are so many eyeshadow palettes out there in the market. If you are someone who really loves your kajal and if you are a kajal girl, then go ahead with that. Get a really nice smudge proof kajal and you are good to go. Talking about eyeshadow palettes, if you are someone who's new into the makeup world, you don't know what exactly an eyeshadow palette is, if you are someone who wants to learn, then I got you. After looking at all the eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection, I could narrow it down to 3 eyeshadow palettes to suggest it to you guys if you are a beginner. Highly recommend the Swiss Beauty eyeshadow palettes. These are so freaking good for the price that you are paying. I think I just paid 199 rupees for each of the palette and they are so good. You have different shades to choose from. This is a warm toned eyeshadow palette and this is a berry toned eyeshadow palette, and I've used this palette on my eyes today. I just created a very nice soft berry toned eyeshadow look and I've used these two shades right here on my entire lid and I've used this shade on the edges to like smoke it out and give it that definition. Would highly suggest you guys to practice. Practice makes man perfect. If you are bored, if you have time to kill, then pick up your eyeshadow palettes and just go crazy. If you want to see what brushes you need to use, I know it can get overwhelming with so many brushes out there in the market. I can break it down for you guys. I've recently done a video on Amazon brushes which are really good if you are a beginner and looking for brushes which are really inexpensive, then you should check out that video. I will link it here or I will link it in my description box so you guys can go and check it out. These shades are really good, really pigmented, soft, very beginner friendly, very easy to work with. And I have recently discovered another brand which is also very inexpensive. It's an Indian brand. This is the Mars Cosmetics Neutral eyeshadow palette. So these are all the shades that you will ever need in your collection if you are a beginner. So all of these you can only play with brown tone shades. You can use these two shades for your entire lid and smoke out the edges with black, and if you are in a mood to play with some glitter, you can use both of these shades. These are again really pigmented, high quality, they blend in very well. Alright, so next step is mascara. Now if you are someone who doesn't really like the full beat, full face makeup, you can definitely put on loads of moisturizer, sunscreen, some lip tint, do your mascara, eyebrows and lipstick. That's it. For a beginner friendly mascara, I would definitely suggest you guys to go ahead with the Maybelline Colossal. This is the first ever ever mascara that I picked up, and I still use this one. This is my 5th or 6th purchase, I guess, but I absolutely love it. I use this on a regular basis. This is mostly like my everyday kind of a mascara, so that's the reason I'm suggesting it to you guys. If you are a beginner, go ahead with this mascara. It's absolutely amazing. You get two variants. One is the waterproof one and one is the non-waterproof one, which brings me to blush. Now, if you are someone who loves that color on your cheeks, because I love blush so much, I think it just gives you a very nice flush and very youthful look. Again, I would definitely recommend you guys to pick up a palette, something like this, so you guys have a blush shade in this. But if you are looking for a single blush shade which is affordable, then you can definitely check out the Cuffs and Lashes Cupcake blushes. These are really pigmented, very nice on your skin. I've actually topped it off with this blush. I don't really remember the name. There's no name on this one. This is a very nice pale pinky shade. So yeah, you can check out the Cuffs and Lashes blushes as well. So next step is highlighter. Again, it's your choice if you would like to go ahead with a highlighter. If you are someone like me who loves that shine, bling is my thing. For highlighter, I would recommend the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. This is in the shade Precious Petals. This is what I've used today on my skin. This is not very blinding. You can build it up, which is why I love this, which is why I want to recommend it to you guys. It's very pigmented. You can shear it down, you can build it up. Now, last but not the least, lipsticks. Now, if you are a beginner, you definitely need 3 staple lipstick shades in your collection. One is a red shade. I personally think cool toned red shades suit my skin tone very well. Something like a cherry red. So one is a red shade, a brown nude shade, and the other one is a pinky nude or a pink shade. All of these 3 lipsticks are from Maybelline. I trust Maybelline with their lipsticks. Really good, very beginner friendly and very inexpensive. Now the red that I'm talking about and I have here is the Maybelline's East Village Rose. This is a very beautiful, effortless red tone shade. Next is a nude shade. This is called Midtown Pink. Don't go with the name. It's not a pink shade. It's a nude shade. This is also from Maybelline. I love it. Okay, so this is what the brown nude shade looks like. It's again really pretty, very beautiful, very everyday sort of a shade. And the next shade is a bestseller in their collection. This is Touch of Spice. I'm sure so many of y'all might have heard about this shade. So this is what Midtown Pink looks like. It's a very nice pinky mauve nude shade. All these 3 shades suit Indian skin tone very well. If you are a beginner, then I think these shades should be an essential in your kit. So with that, I completed all the recommendations for today's video. I hope you all learned something out of this video. If this video was helpful for you guys, and let me know on what videos you guys would like me to do. Definitely look into the comments and film those videos for you guys. So that's it. I hope you all liked this video. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys in my next one.